So we just now discussed one of the important function that will be used in deciding whether to choose a given production while deriving an input string or not. And that function is called nullable, which returns a boolean variable, and it basically tells me whether a given sequence of symbols, not terminals and non-terminals, can derive an empty string or not. Okay, so this is the main return value of a nullable function. Okay, so now we'll discuss another function which will be used, which we will use in making the choice of production, that is called first function. Okay, so we define the first function tells me what should be the starting symbol. So let me write it in a normal way. So first function tells me what should be the starting symbol of any input string that can be derived from the given sequence of terminals and non-terminals. Okay, so let me elaborate it. So suppose let me suppose X is a terminal, okay, is any token, then what should be my first of X? First of X or will be, so since it is a terminal, what the function tells me is whether what should be the starting symbol of any input string that can be derived by this X. Okay, so it can only derive a single input string, that is X. Understood? Now suppose X is a non-terminal, okay, which is of the form A, B. Okay, then we define first X is equal to what? It will be first of A if A is not nullable. Okay, and it is equal to first of A union first of B if A is nullable. So if A is not nullable, that means it cannot generate an empty string, and hence any input string that can be derived from this production AB should begin with first of A. So if I use a single, so if there exists another production where for A, then the first of A will be first of AB. Okay, if A is not nullable. But if A is nullable, then what can happen? I can always generate an empty string first and go to the next sequence, that is the B, and hence it will be first of A union first of B. Okay, so any input string that can that contains the input symbol which is in first of A or in first of B, okay, can be first of X, okay, can be generated by this production. So if A is nullable, then only first of A union first of B will be first of X, otherwise it is first of A. Okay, let me know if any doubt. And we'll try to solve a simple example to decide how the first of x is calculated. So basically first function is returning a set of input symbols, okay, and that basically signifies the starting input symbol of all the input strings that can be derived from that production. Okay, so suppose I have the same example. Let us take t is equal to r, t is equal to a t c, r is epsilon and r is br. Okay, then what should be my uh, first function for all the sequence? So it is for any sequence of terminals and non-terminals. Okay, so what are the sequences here? So first let us take the RHS side. Okay, so let me create a table. So the first is suppose R, second is ATC, third is epsilon, okay, fourth is BR, and you can have the left hand side sequences, that is R and T. So initially all the first of all these sequences will be what? It will be phi. It does not contain anything. Okay, now we'll apply the rules. Okay, this is the initial condition. So we'll apply the rules, and what we'll find, so suppose we take this rule, R is BR, then what will be my first of R? First of R will be first of VR. Understood? So I'll say first of R is equal to first of BR. But what is BR? Okay, what is BR? It will be B, but R is nullable. You should check that. If R is nullable, then what will be first of BR? It will be first of B and first of R again. Okay, so it is basically B. What is the first of ATC? So first of ATC will be, so just to let you know, so both R and T are nullable, because R is nullable, R can generate an empty string, and T is also nullable. Okay, so what is first of ATC? First of ATC will be first of first of A. Okay, because A is not nullable. Okay, so the first symbol is not nullable, and hence first of ATC will be first of A, and that is itself is A. Understood? First of R is first of BR, but and B is not nullable, and that is why we apply this rule. So 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 first of X will be first of A, so I can say first of X is equal to first of AB. Okay, and that will be first of A if A is not nullable, and first of A union first of B if A is nullable. Okay, so here R was BR, and hence first of R will be first of BR, and it will be B since B is not nullable. Understood? B cannot be nullable. Okay, now first of ATC will be first of A because A is not nullable. Similarly, epsilon is always an empty, so I cannot also, so what will be first of epsilon? It will be nothing. Okay, for BR, what will be first of BR, it will be B, and for R, I have already told you it will be B, and for T is what? T is ATC, and so it will be A. So in this way we create the first function. Okay, now let us come to the original problem. The original problem was how to choose a particular production for a given non-terminal. Okay, now if the right side of the production, so given a R, so given a T, suppose it has two productions, T as R and T as uh, ATC. Now suppose for a given terminal T is alpha 1 and T is alpha 2, I have first of alpha is one set, okay, and first of alpha 2 is another set, okay. Okay, then I can say that so here T will be what? So here T will be, so first of T I have just forgotten. So first of T will be what? It will be first of R union first of ATC. Understood? And this ATC will come here. So in the second iteration you'll get that it will also get B. So T's will have two disjoint sets. So from here you can find out this element belongs to the production T is equal to R, T is equal to ATC, and this will belongs to the production T is equal to R. So we can always uh, choose a particular production based on this first function if the non-terminal has disjoint first sets. Okay, so if the RHS, if the two different RHS alpha 1 and alpha 2 have disjoint first set, so what will be, so in this case what will be my first of alpha 1 is A and first of alpha 2 is B. So, and since they are disjoint, I can always decide based on the next input token. So if it is A, I need to choose the first production. If it is B, then I need to choose the second production. Okay. The second thing is, in case of nullable, okay, in nullable production can, just a second.